Gwrtheyrn, the Enlighten, and the soul ore. Once the dwarves thrived in the mountain, a mountain who loved them deeply because of their care and knowledge of the values of the mountain, whilst having the same stubborn trait as of the mountain's stone. Their skill with ore and their skillful craftsmanship made it love them so much that it led them to its deepest secret, the ore of soul, which the mountain had been gifted by the sun when all creation was completed and all the paths were laid. What the mountain didn't understand was that it made the dwarves enlightened. Once during trade with the surface dwellers, a dwarf named Gwrtheyrn made a discovery of how the ore reacted with the sun. During a failed trade-off with a couple of barbarians, his cape was ripped off from his back, revealing the shield of his house which had been forged with the soul ore. At first, the ore had been used to create ornaments which resembled such of gold because of its mendability, intricate strength, and bright brass shine. But when it came in contact with the sun, it started to sing. It became hardened whilst all impurities melted away. The ore was part of the sun, and it gave Gwrtheyrn wisdom and strength as he shone like the sun. For a brief moment, everyone was blinded and scared. But then the warmth came, and with the warmth came the love for life itself. The race which had once moved away from the sun whilst basking in the glories of the mountain now understood the value of it and realized that true value lies beneath the sun's glory. Over time, as the dwarves mined for more soul ore, more and more dwarves started to use their newfound source of life to expand their territories unto the surface. The lands over which the sun reigned and which came in contact with the soul ore thrived, and all impurities were removed over time, whilst the dwarves started to establish themselves even more. But that is the story of the dwarves. They always dig too deep and too greedily. Their love for life took away the essence of the mountain. For what they didn't know was that soul ore were gifted to the mountains to cleanse them from what came before. As more purities were removed from the mountain, the void was filled with more impurities, and the grounds of the great dwarven halls started to crack. Through these cracks came goblins and orcs, more than anyone had ever seen. Their skin was green and their eyes black. Meanwhile, the mountain, which had once loved the dwarves, felt betrayed and welcomed this new life. While more and more soul ore was taken away, the soul of the mountain started to change shape. For what no one knew was that when creation took place, the mountains were given the soul ore to purify the mountain's evil nature. Mountains were always natural creators of darkness, and that is where greed and wickedness is born. The little soul ore that was left became overpowered by darkness and started to succumb to its malevolence, turning to a source of wickedness.